Dan, what do you guys see from this Eastern team on film? Obviously, they throw the ball around a lot. Is that, for someone like you, is that exciting, or is it kind of a challenge?
It's definitely it's a little bit of both. It's definitely exciting. Especially being in the back end, looking at film. They run five wide a lot. A lot of just spread offense, and they're passing the ball almost 50 times. So it's definitely exciting. But at the same time, they got a bunch of threats. As far as receivers go, that you got to watch out for. So you just can't turn your head and just write it up as an easy game. Just got to go in there with the drive, that you go in with any other game.
You guys have seen this quarterback before when he was at SMU 2 years ago. What do you remember from that game and kind of from him?
Yeah, shoot, that's actually crazy because 2 years ago that was my first start. So I just remember, he's a competitor. He's a tough football player. He's trying to get points on the board, and and he knows his offense. So we're definitely going into the game. Watching him. He's definitely a key player that we need to keep an eye on.
What stands out most about their receiving core?
To be honest, they're all over 6'4". They're tall. They get up and get the ball. So we're not trying to have too many one-on-one matchups. We're trying to help our corners out as much as we possibly can. So we can brace for them. To defend them.
As highly regarded as that receiving core is this a challenge for you guys to shut them down?
Oh yeah, it definitely is. We're going into the game, especially as a defensive backfield. Looking forward to this. To see what what we really have. What I'm saying. To go in there and to test us. As a team, as a defensive backfield, as a defense. As a challenge to step up and attack these receivers with all we have.
Is there any sort of regional rivalry, that comes into play or that you guys focus on, seeing these guys?
Yeah, this is my first time going against Eastern Washington, but I definitely see it as, a rivalry, It's we're both in the same state, It's not as big as, of course, Apple Cup and UW or anything, but, they're definitely, an hour or something away, or so I definitely see it as a rivalry, in between us, and that's how it's going to be on the field. We're both not going to hold anything back, and shoot, last week, they showed up against Idaho strong, and we've been watching that game, and we're gonna, just because they're Deone AA or anything, it doesn't mean that we're not going to play them as hard as we possibly can if they're any other team.
Are you guys mainly focusing on the video of the Idaho game, Deone, or are you looking at a lot of stuff from last year, with a different quarterback?
To be honest, we're just looking at everything, because they haven't really changed the offense much. So I feel, and we've been watching any sort of tape, just.
You watch any of the SMU game?
Yeah, we watched a little bit, but.
Has the loss to BYU at all been harder than some of the ones last year, just because of the expectations, bouncing back from it because of the expectations coming into the season?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit up there and lie. It definitely, it took a toll. It hit us hard. But I feel like, Jeff Toole said, we came up, the next day, next practice, and we were out there flying around. We were out there, playing as hard as we can, because that's not us out there on the field. We're definitely a stronger team. We're a better team than that, and we have a coaching staff. We have a school, we have everyone, behind us, and, we just need to be confident in ourselves, and, that's, we're a great team. We know we're a great team. We may have, had a few hiccups on the field, but, that's not going to translate into any other weeks coming up.
This type of game, is there a little more pressure on you guys because if you win, you're expected to, but if you lose, it's a big upset?
That's for any team, That's for any team, that's in a situation like this. Usually going into the first week, they go against, a lower level school. What I'm saying? That's natural for any team, to have that. But at the same time, like I said, it doesn't matter who we're playing. Just like the coaches say, if we play Pullman High School, we're gonna play them the same way as we played LSU. So, we're gonna go into that game, playing as hard as we possibly can.
What's the excitement level like getting ready to open at home and being at New Martin Stadium for the home fans the first time?
Yeah, this is definitely exciting. You know, you can feel it. You know, around the campus. You know, you can feel it within the team. You know, and it's definitely exciting. You know, looking up at that stadium and knowing that you're gonna play in it. You know, that's one of the most exciting feelings. I'm looking probably forward most to that feeling because you know, as I walk by that stadium every day, and it's like, you know, I can't wait until, you know, get in there and play in it. You know, so you know, we're all looking forward to it.
Dan, did you, I presume you heard Mike had made some comments that he felt the team seemed kind of fragile Thursday. You thought their like body language was bad too early. Thought the guys just, you know, kind of withdrew. What do you feel?
Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, agree with Coach. You know, I feel, you know, we kind of tucked our tails in, you know, early when we seen, you know, 7-0, you know, on the board. You know what I'm saying? And it's new for us. You know, it's new for us. You know, for everyone to have so much faith in us. You know, even with the coaching staffs. You know, to have so much poise and you know to be relying on us and confident in us. You know, I feel we need to be more confident in ourselves. You know, before anything, and that's what the coaches are you know, instilling in us. You know, a lot more confidence. You know, a lot more drive. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what we're gonna have. That's what we're gonna be. And you know, last game, you know, we you know, a lot of people may have been moping, you know, but that's not gonna be the case. You know, again, you know, we're gonna stand out there confident like we are because we know we're a great team, and you know, we just gotta show everyone else.
What are some of the takeaways from BYU, whether it's positive things or these are things we really need to get after?
As far as, you know, from, you know, BYU, you know, I feel, you know, like we said, you know, just being more confident, you know, saying going into the game, you know, they're a strong team, they're a mature team, and like Jeff Toll said, you know, they're fundamentally sound, you know, they did everything right, and you know, they went in there and they won the game, you know, fair and square, but I feel it's, you know, taken away from it, it's just, you know, having confidence in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the score is, you know, no matter, you know, if it's 7-0, you know, we're winning, you know. So I just feel, you know, as a team, we just need to rise up and you know, show everyone what we can do.